Anyway, welcome back to my channel, guys. You might be surprised as to what this just was, where I am. I am actually in Weimar right now because I'm looking at a university which I wish to attend, and I'm so excited because like this could be my future, especially tomorrow because we go to the university tomorrow, so it's also exciting and I feel like I'm in a dream and also not. And yeah, our hotel is, by the way, very nice and opposite to the train station, so we didn't have to walk very much, which is very nice. So I'll keep you updated about what is going to happen this weekend. It's a very special weekend for me, and I thought, what is it? Like, it's a good occasion to vlog, so I'm just going to bring you guys with me. So then I at least also remember this, because maybe in 2 years I might be here again, living here somewhere, if I get the university place. So then I can look back at this vlog and say like, oh, I was here and I did the best of it. It kind of got dark now. We're just searching for somewhere to eat, and we're thinking Italian because I'm really craving some spaghetti noodles. Okay, so I just want to recap the day real quick. So we're back at the hotel now, and I look gross because I just like washed my makeup off, so excuse this, by the way. But so the day right now, we had very good food. Like, we had very good Italian pasta, but I didn't film it because I was so hungry that I just had to eat it all right away, and I couldn't like get my camera out and get a nice shot or something. No, my stomach was grumbling and I was desperate, so yeah, excuse that as well. But then the city was very nice. Actually, we went like a bit through the city and got lost right away because me and my mom, we both don't have like a sense of direction, so that's why we both got instantly lost, which is pretty embarrassing if you think about it. But oh well, thankfully there's stuff like Google Earth or nice bus drivers, because we met like a bus driver who actually took us back to the hotel that we were living here. On the way we had to pay, but still it was very nice of him that he like said, oh, I'm going there, so you can just jump on. And yeah, so all in all, right now I still have to learn some math because I have a math test next week, and this trip here was very spontaneous because I noticed the day before yesterday that tomorrow is actually the day for the university, like the open day of the university, and I was like, oh shit, we have to go there, fuck, we didn't have anything planned. So my mom was like, oh, I'm going to book something last minute, and now we're here. So I still have to learn math, so because we have like a math test next week, and I was like, oh shit, I actually wanted to learn these 2 days that I'm now away, but I can just take my math book with me. I don't know how much I'm actually going to do right now because, like, let's be honest, I'm not going to do anything, am I? And I'm still also like so hyped and so excited, and so like I feel like it's a lot of mixed feelings, because when I have like in the background of my mind, this could be where I would live for a big part of my life if I get into this university here. It's so like I don't know how to describe this feeling. It's kind of like hopeful, but also like maybe a bit judgmental for the city, because like, do I really want this? Is it really what I want? Because even though this has been my dream for so long, it's kind of like when you are there, when you're at the verge of realizing your dream, it's kind of like, is it really my dream? And I think it's a feeling that more people have, and I'm just going to like let tomorrow come to me when the university actually gets presented to me, so I don't want to judge beforehand, but it's all very emotional for me to say so. Though I'm actually happy that I have my camera here with me, because that way I can look back at it in a few years maybe and see like where did I go from there. This is just one part of my life. Do I really want to realize this dream? Is this dream even realizable for me with my art talent? Am I maybe not talented enough? And I won't get in here anyway, so that's all going to hopefully be clear tomorrow. And I'm going to do a recap after tomorrow as well, because I think it's like, I just want to sit down sometimes, like it's a vlog, and I want to show you around, I want to show you what I saw, and then I also want to sit down sometimes. And I think when you're vlogging, you don't really get the time that you're actually talking to a camera, like what are you feeling, what are your thoughts at the moment. You don't have that time if you're still running around the city. So even if it might seem a bit boring if I just sit here and talk right now, for me personally, that's actually the time of the vlog that counts, because that now is the time that I'm talking about my feelings and what I think about it. So also, if you don't want to hear that, you can just skip it and skip to the fun parts or something. But yeah, anyway, see you tomorrow, guys. Also, I totally forgot to mention that, but look at these socks. Look at them. They are the best socks in the whole world. I looked at my feet all day and I just had to smile every time I had to look at my feet because damn, oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. So welcome back. So today we are going to the university and I'm still barefaced. I still have to do my makeup, don't worry, I'm not going like this. I slept very well actually. Our hotel room is really nice. My mom said she had some problems with the bedding because she said it was too warm, but other than that, I think I like it too warm. I like it when I'm just all snuggly in all these thick blankets, even though they might be a tiny tick too warm than what I'm used from home. Seems like it's going to be a cloudy but nice day. Like, look at this view. We are directly opposite to the train station, which means like we could just walk there, which is so good. And I'm like, for a lazy as me, when we arrived yesterday, I was just like, oh, this is heaven, and there's a bus, nice. Destroy the scenery or add to it, how you feel. When you leave your hotel room like shit because you ain't gotta clean it. Stay in Weimar is coming to an end right now, and we are just waiting here in front of the train station because it's been like a really nice day. Like I was saying earlier today that it was very cloudy outside, but the clouds, like those were all went away. Like there's just sun right now and I have to blink a lot because of the sun, because the sun is so much in my eye. But overall I think the day has been very successful. I'll sit down later in my room and kind of will recap it, but right now I can still say that like I can't somehow stop smiling. It's been very successful, so I already want to say this much, but now it's just time for us to yeah, make the journey back, and I'll see you then. Again, I'm sorry for my shitty cookiness. I just want to recap the trip. Right now I'm home. I slept through the night like a baby because I think traveling also can be very stressful sometimes and you get very tired, especially because I was also at a birthday party yesterday evening, so I got even less sleep. But now I'm all energized again and I want to talk about the trip as it's still fresh in my mind as it was yesterday basically. So I think you all knew from what I was saying before that this trip was very important to me, as it was basically the trip about what my future might be. And I think it's always scary to like think about the future. For me, it has always been scary to think about the future because you can never like certainly say that you're going to end up somewhere. It's always like, I want to go in that direction, I'm gonna try this, I don't know if this will work out. And especially because this was my dream future, like this was my dream of what would maybe happen with me in the future. I was even more excited because I knew that it was a dream that could possibly not come true, but still nonetheless was my dream. So I think I came into this trip with feelings of big excitement, but also a lot of anxiety and also a lot of like, I was scared basically. And I think I also noticed this the first day because when we arrived in the city of the university, my mind was subconsciously trying to like make everything bad. I don't know if this is a thing or something, but I was really looking at everything and I was like, oh, do you really want this? Oh, like even if you don't do this, it won't be as bad because this city isn't as pretty as you thought it was anyway. Like, this sounds very, very funny, but I think it comes from a place of anxiety. I was subconsciously trying to tell myself that it's okay if this future doesn't happen because it's only one of the futures, even though it was my dream. It is still my dream. And then there was the day of the university, like excitement, where we went to the university. And the whole day where I talked with students and professors and everything. And this day kind of gave me a whole new view on the thing because I was still very excited, but I think some of my feelings of anxiety just fell off my chest as I was talking to many people. For example, I learned that even if I
don't get into university on first try, which I can try right now, I can try again next year. So there is a thing like a second chance, which I didn't know was possible because somehow it isn't on the internet website or something. And I talked to many students, and it just became clear to me again that this is really what I want. The whole study thing, the whole class that I want to get into, it is what I want. It is my dream. It is perfect for me, and I knew I would fit in there so well. After that day, I don't even know if it was like metaphorically, but you saw that it was very cloudy in the morning, and then it got very sunny, and everything just looked so beautiful and so perfect, and I was like, this city is so pretty. Why wouldn't I want to live here? This is really my dream. I want to be here in 2 years. I want to be here and be able to study this because it is my dream, and I will work towards the thing. And so I kind of think it all like rounded up in the end. I'm sorry if this all just doesn't make any sense to you. I think it makes sense to people who really have thought about their future before and maybe experienced something like this before, where they had to travel a long way to see the university and then they question everything. It's just kind of what happened to me. And I'm very glad I took this trip, because there was also this possibility that I just say, oh, we don't even have time for this trip because it was so spontaneous. We literally booked the day before we went there. So it was all rushed. So the anxiety was probably even bigger for me, because I was like, oh, you don't have anything prepared. Maybe I should show the professors some art pieces of me. Maybe I should show them something big, which I have done, but I didn't have anything prepared. So yeah. I think I was just overthinking the whole thing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this vlog. It really means a lot to me. So I hope that you also find where you want to be in your future, or what you want to do in your future. And until then, bye, be back on my channel.